That's what I'm saying.
Maybe not though.
I think he might have some bounce back, bro.
The reason why I say that is because
Don't start talking.
BGF Duck mom just came through.
What happened?
And blew, BGF Duck's mom just came through and blew some wiffle dust.
Shit, let him up. That's my boy.
So, talking about BGF Duck being a rapper. His
Yeah, I
mom
know.
just
Let that
got a
nigga let
walk.
it. Shit, let him
No,
up. That's my boy.
no, I'm not talking about BGF Duck.
You,
Not,
you mean you mean
I mean
BKG Duck? Or you talking
FBG
about?
Duck.
Are you talking about FBG Duck?
FBG Duck, right.
Oh, okay.
Just blew some wiffle dust on Lil Durk. Mom just came through and she suing him, man. She just dropped a lawsuit against Lil Durk.
She dropped it.
A lawsuit against him. No, she just let it release it.
Oh yeah. That's what they get
Huh?
when they profiting off of her slave son. I would do it too. And the record companies are profiting off of her slave son. She got the right to do that.
Yeah, but she's suing Lil Durk for the murder of her son.
No, not for the murder. It's about how these niggas is talking about smoking duck packs and all type of stuff like that, and talking about Tuka and all of these rappers that are dying, and they making money off of these little sayings and shit. You know what I mean? She feel like, all right, y'all want to be making money off this smoking duck packs and all that shit. Well, give us a percentage, cause y'all definitely making a lot of money
Yeah,
off
but
of
now
her
she
son's
sound like
death.
the white people that's trying to censor the music, don't you think?
That ain't censoring. That's just saying if you're gonna be using my son uh, name, y'all gonna be making diss songs, in the name of her slave son. Nigga, give us a percentage then, because we struggling out here that my son is dead. No, if you would just let him sleep peacefully, that's one thing. But you constantly
She
missing.
was struggling before he died. I think she's full of
Yeah,
shit.
that's
I
cool.
think she's
That's
full.
fine.
And the reason why I say that, bro, is because there's been a lot of people that's talked about in music that ain't even alive, like Sonny Bono, Christopher Reeves. It's just regular people, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but this is
Now,
different.
yeah, but it's that like if you say it's different, it's not too much. Like they ain't gonna. It won't be that cut and dry saying it's different. You know what I mean? Because like there's a lot of people that's gone that's talked about in music, bro. Is what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
You know, fuck my
yeah,
charger, man.
yeah, true.
Like her son ain't the only and the last one, nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, I feel it.
Nah, the box, the box. I got a white one and a black one. Where's my white one?
Why don't you keep it? I know where you are. I ain't in this game to snatch chains and pickpocket.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
But I mean,
Yeah, well,
if
we
she's
just
coming at it for that,
anyways.
that's
There's
gonna
no
be tight, bro. But
yeah.
if she's coming at it for two things that,
We done
because
enough.
you could have a civil suit against somebody and them not being convicted of that crime, you know.
Right.
So it's because she feels like he's responsible for her son's death. That's different too. Like, okay, I get that because he may be responsible for his death. That's what I got from it. I don't know. I'm playing the video,
That's a
bro.
good way.
Huh?
That's a good way to say it. That's a good way to think about it. But I feel like when you got the Chicago rap era, right?
Right.
And they hollering Tuka 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 packs. Shot Tuka in the back. Duck did this. Duck got shot. Duck got laid on his back. Duck died with his gun in his hand. And
Right.
your album is going platinum off of these type of fucking words or whatever. and y'all profiting off of it. Well, nigga, pay me, nigga, like you would ask the next man to give you royalties for being on somebody else's album. Then
You
because
saying for the name
look,
being used? I don't think it works
yeah,
like that
but
though.
see now look, some people don't even know who Tuka is, and they made it to where smoking a Tuka pack is like a motherfucking it's like a familiar slang saying now. Remember, the female dyke rapper Lady Ma said that she didn't even. She said that when all the Chicago niggas got at her for saying smoking a Tuka pack, she said, "Oh shit, I didn't even know Tuka was a real person." You got the
Right,
whole world saying smoke a Tuka pack,
right,
and he didn't even know that was a 15-year-old kid that was slain on the Slade on the bus stop by gang members.
right,
You made it to where that's a popular saying now,
right,
and it's actually hurting somebody. No, every time somebody say this, it's like opening up it's like opening up a wound and throwing alcohol on it to his mom.
right, right.
So she feel like she should be, Now it's one thing if you didn't mention that, then I wouldn't have nothing to say about it. But when you mention it on 4 or 5 different songs, it ain't cool.
Yeah, I'm just saying her son ain't the only one, and there's many more. And I don't think it would just be that easy for her to be like, she's gonna sue because of this, that. You know what I mean? I don't think that'll happen like that, bro. I just don't.
It's possible.
Charge my phone. You think so?
I think it's possible.
She'll be the first. That
Yeah,
was the only
and,
that
and
and
if
that
and
wasn't
if it
really an
happens for
intense diss
her,
fight.
if it happens for her, everybody else gonna try and do it. Hey, how come I can't see the comments?
Uh, I don't know. I was even trying to start it. I pressed the button on accident, bro. I was trying to get my phone set up. Um,
Shit, shit, we can do it later. Shit, we had nine
nah,
people.
it's already on there, but shit. Let me see.
We had 9 people in there. They fucking disappeared, though. I guess.
Oh, they'll be back. So I'm trying to find that button you said to share.
Man, these motherfucking vapes done burned out on me.
I don't see where you talking about share. You can share the video.
No, I'm talking about the comments. How do you, let's see. Maybe I can, let's see, share.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think she got maybe a better chance on the civil suit
Yeah.
than something like that or some
You gotta,
lyrics and trying to
you gotta think,
be a
man.
trailblazer
If
for
your
something that ain't been
son,
done before.
just think about it, man. If your son
You
was
fine.
killed out
You
there in the
fine.
street,
Can you go to sleep all day?
and every rapper mentioned his name, you know what I'm saying? And then all
Right,
of a sudden, rappers that didn't even know about him starting to use his name, disrespect his name, just because it sounds cool and it rhymes with your last rhyme or whatever. You would, like every time you would hear that, when the radio would come on and you hear that, it would piss you off every time you hear it.
right.
Because you're trying to get over it. You're trying to get over your son's death. But then every time the radio comes on, here somebody goes disrespecting your kid's name.
Right.
How would that make you feel?
Oh, like shit, without a doubt. But I'm saying he ain't the first. And ain't gonna be the last.
Well, shit,
She can't censor control that. And the thing is, her son signed up for a particular lifestyle, bro, and that's the backlash of it. You know what I mean?
yeah, but this kid was like 15 years old, bro.
Nah, that kid would have shot you down. That kid would have shot you down at that time. In his time,
Yeah, I'm
you had
pretty
11,
sure.
12-year-olds carrying choppers. Now, what I'm saying is, bro, he wasn't living like a 15-year-old kid. He wasn't being a typical kid.
Man, most of these kids are bad as shit. When the kid leaves the house, you don't know what the hell he's into.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And I ain't saying they deserve to get mowed down because they may not be living right, but everything, however you live, it comes with penalties too.
That's understandable, but I think as a black race, we should let that kid rest, man. You know, rest comfortably.
Man, you know, that generation, bro, of the drill killers, they call it drill, drill rappers and shit, but I call them drill killers, bro. They get off on death, real morbid life. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's true.
like for them, like the thing about this, when Young Dolph got killed, and this is Black Youngster, he's older, bro. He's at the cemetery with a shovel, like he's digging this man up and disrespecting him to the utmost, you know? And nobody really elaborated on that though, bro. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
know?
that's true. That's
You know?
true.
You know what I mean? And so, you know, there's a lot of respect going on with the dead with rap too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I get it.
And what you over there watching, man? Look at the video, man.
Hold on. I'm trying to see if I can see the comments on my other phone. I do. I see the comments on the other phone, but I don't see them on this phone. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it off right now. Hold on.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's
Hold
grab
on.
my feelings. I got music.
Yeah.
Hey, so how do you feel about this? How do you feel about the? Hold on. Hold on one second. All right, my bad. Yeah, how do you feel? How do you feel about the Young Thug trial, man? What do you think is going so
What
far?
trial? There ain't no trial. There ain't nothing real about that trial.
I mean, with what's left? Well, how do you feel about what's left in the trial? You know, what I mean, there ain't a
There ain't
lot
been
of.
no trial from the start of it all, man. That's all fraudulent. And the thing is, bro, is that like to each his own. But the thing is, I'm sure enough, still is smart enough to know that they was going to break that way to a certain degree. He didn't know how it was going to come about because last week he was talking about introducing a motion to where he was going to separate the acts from the
Mhm.
persons, meaning that like, let me separate my client from these acts that's being committed. He had nothing to do with these certain different situations.
Yeah.
And when the court told me he could do that, they pretty much it took that I guess would be they was all together at one point in time. Like defense, that took that away. Now for each his own, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now anybody can do what they want to do. Go for what you know. Shoot your best shot type thing.
Yeah. Take whatever deal you want to take.
Yeah. Like at some point in time, still just jumped off of that we're all together type thing because he seen that it was dragging them down. Every act that they was bringing into that trial wasn't shit he was doing.
Right.
It was shit they was doing, bro. So it was like as a lawyer, you defending this person, you start to be like, man, we can't keep taking on these different shit, man. I
Yeah,
can't keep
and it
fighting
seemed
for these
like
dudes, man.
at first they
You know,
were on, at first they were more or less on some uh damn, all these people shouldn't be getting done like this. Now it's like everybody for themselves. Go
yeah,
ahead,
it
take.
wasn't like that. It wasn't like that for a minute because the state was withholding a lot of evidence, a lot of information, and
Hmm.
stuff been coming out real fast this last week. You know,
Right,
few different murders, victims' names, a few more, some more different witnesses they ain't know nothing about, girlfriends and
right.
shit. So they like, man, look, the still like, man, I can't keep taking all this stuff. You know what I mean? It
Yeah,
could be from that. He could have looked at it
it's a
that
lot
way.
to
You know,
it's a lot to take on, man.
right?
When
A
you're
lot
trying to
of
protect
collateral, a
these
lot of
clients.
collateral to take on, a
Hell
lot of
yeah,
collateral damage actually. You know what I'm saying?
when you're trying to protect one client and they start bringing up other shit that don't even got nothing to do with this case, it is kind
Right.
of overwhelming and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was weighing in on him, bro. And the thing is that it'd be different if it was acts his client was involved in and he could fight for not only his client but for the whole situation, right? But
Right,
nah, these were acts that his client had nothing to do with, bro.
right,
Everything they kept bringing up was different shit from like this cat and this cat out hang with some females, get into a shootout. This cat ran from the police with this cat. Had nothing to do with what he was doing, bro.
right.
So it became real unfair, man. To say that, man.
And it's really messed up because you're fucking in the middle of Young Thug's trial. You got motherfuckers pleading out to other fucking charges and shit. And it's like, bro, this
Yeah,
ain't
but
even
them
got
charges
nothing.
were attached to the diamond. Attached to the diamond, though, bro.
It's
Their
like,
individual charges got attached to that RICO.
and it looks bad because it's like, wait a minute, this was about Young Thug, but now you got people fucking playing out to lesser charges in the middle of
Right,
Young Thug trial. So
right,
no matter how this ends out,
right.
these other guys that are taking these 20-year probation deals, what does that have to do with Young Thug at the end of the day? Because
Well,
he
it didn't.
took
It had
and
nothing to do with
he
them.
said it from the beginning. Hey, I'm just a record label owner. What these dudes do when they leave the record label, that's them. But
Right.
I'm wrong for trying to fucking get these gang members jobs and shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that they wasn't going to change, and I didn't know that they were going to go out and cause murders when they leave my buildings.
See, this what they
You know
did, man. This is what I think they going. This what they gonna do. I think this is my opinion. I could be wrong though.
what I mean?
I believe they got smart enough to realize that every act was committed with like one other person, and not a group, a whole group,
Right,
right? So, like for instance, the dude that just took the plea deal today,
right.
he was involved with a situation with Shannon and
Mm-hmm.
Stillwell, right?
Yeah.
Now, by him taking that plea deal first, there's no deal left for Shannon, and it was on a murder.
Mm.
And he's saying, look, they're both being charged. Them the only two being charged with that one murder, right?
Right.
Dude just took a deal today. Quay just took a deal. He ain't gonna sit for that murder. That's not a part of his deal. That got thrown out. That lies on Shannon Stillwell.
Right.
That's where the fuck shit coming at, bro. You got two people in the situation, and one says, "Nah, that ain't me. Nah, it wasn't me." Where does that leave you at? And this
And
person said it
then,
wasn't me first. Come on,
and the
man.
weird thing about it is like I
Okay, I'm gonna
think
tell
that
you. I'm
they're
gonna tell
I
you the
think that
first
they're
person that
playing.
happened with though, bro. The first person. Let me finish this real quick. The
Uh,
first person that happened with in the case was Thug and Gunner.
right.
They was in a vehicle together, and I believe it was a gun and maybe some little petty ass pills. It wasn't
Yeah.
a huge amount. That's why not the pills ain't petty, but the amount of the pills were petty,
It was.
right? It
Yeah.
was just a few pills, probably two or three. It was something small.
Yeah.
Now,
They're trying to get him like kingpin charges. Bro, that was enough drugs for user amount.
yeah, that was a user pack, right? There was a user
Right.
pack, not a hustler pack. Let's be clear about that.
Right.
So Gunner says it wasn't my gun. Let me take this plea deal. So who gun does it live with to be in the car now?
Right, and it was only y'all two. Who?
And it was
What,
only y'all two.
what you trying
Now,
to
so
say?
now
What
that's
you trying to
that's
say that the gun belonged to the car or something?
right. So now that now it either belongs to the car, and that could be that. You're smart. It could be that, but who's the owner of that car?
Young Thug. No, Gunner. Gunner actually. It was Gunner's car.
So that was Gunner's car. So Gunner got really, he pretty much like hurried and took a deal first. Like, that ain't my gun. Let me take this plea deal. But now it's on Thug. However, if they didn't do their ballistics, fingerprinting, if they didn't get fingerprints off that gun and do their homework, do whatever they were supposed to be doing, because they seem real janky, then Thug could beat that, bro, because he didn't own that vehicle it was in.
Right.
No matter where that gun was in the car, bro, it wasn't his car.
But the
Yeah,
way they,
okay, it's under my seat, but this ain't my car though. My prints ain't on
it
it.
wasn't even under the seat. It was like in the trunk or some shit. It was
Okay,
in the
I
trunk,
ain't
right?
put it in the trunk. It ain't my car, and then my prints ain't on it. So you gonna just automatically say it's my gun? Stop it. Now, if he didn't own that car, bro, you said that was Gunner's car. They really don't have nothing on Thug, bro. It's
They
just
don't.
that. It's what it is though. Is
Like you
Gunner
said,
beat him to the plea deal first.
like you said, it wasn't even enough for somebody to be out selling. Nigga, it was a couple of Percocet pills, nigga,
Uh,
and a Zenny bar,
yeah, that
and
was a user
a
pack,
gun.
bro. That was a user kit, nigga, for the night for an hour or
Right.
two. Listen, bro, let me tell you something, man. Gunner beat him to that plea deal first, bro, and that's what I mean by one person could be fucked in a 2-man deal, bro, in a
Right.
2-man situation.
Exactly. That's like a nigga in second place. A nigga in second place celebrating because he was in second place. Nigga, it was only a
Right,
2-man race, nigga. Shit.
right,
It was only a
right,
2-man race, nigga. So
right,
you in second place, nigga. But what you fail to realize, nigga, it was only two people in the race.
right.
Bullshit, man.
So I mean, shit.
At the end of the day, if you'd have took when they I think matter of fact they did take it to court and it got thrown out, but they brought it back up
Yeah,
again in the middle of this trial and shit.
yeah.
That's how,
Listen, bro. If that
huh?
if you said what you said is actually correct about him that not being Thug's car, they don't
Yeah,
have nothing on him, bro.
nah, it
It's
wasn't
all
even
it's
nothing.
all
Like I said, it got thrown out around the time that it happened. They said it happened a long ass time ago, like 2015 or some shit like that.
what got
2015,
thrown out.
2016.
That
That
gun
case,
that gun case.
yeah, it got thrown out.
Then how did they pick it up and put it in the Rico then?
Cause they were bringing up a bunch of old shit.
That don't make no sense though. Shit that they wasn't ever charged with.
Right,
Well, not let me let's say this. Maybe charged but not convicted, and maybe not even charged because some of them were investigated and no charges came about.
right.
You know.
Bullshit though, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see which way they're gonna go now and shit. Because now the defense is starting to show a weakness now by making a bunch of
Well,
plea
where they
deals.
gonna go now? Where they gonna go now, bro? Is that it's gonna move to a mistrial, but now they're just trying to clear the canvas, bro, as much as possible to get money back. Because look, that Rico might have been like it might have been like you know 100 and some years, bro, between all of them on the table. You know how
Right,
much that is to the system. You got it was 28 of them, so it was looking at more than hundreds of years, bro, because one nigga had 198 years hanging over his head.
bro. For them, look. Let me tell you how petty this is. For them to give a motherfucker 20 years probation for a murder, that shit crazy. That shit remind me of the John Gotti case when they
Who they
gave
give 20
Samuel
years
Bull.
probation to for a murder?
Ain't that what happened to the dude today? They was willing to.
Nah, they dropped them. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. They dropped all the other counts, only charged with one count, which was the RICO Act, conspiracy.
I was listening today. They said that somebody that was charged with murder, he's going to get 20 years probation and time
Yeah, but he
served.
wasn't. They dropped the murder count. They dropped the murder charge. Now it leaves it with Shannon Stillwell, bro. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, man. It was him and Shannon Stillwell involved in a murder, right? But
Yeah,
the Rico, he got his counts. His plea deal doesn't consist of that murder, man. The murder that got dropped from it as part of. He negotiated a plea deal. He did a customized plea deal. They said it was a negotiated plea deal. I said, damn, these niggas is doing customized plea deals now.
it's
Which would
bad.
make sense though, because if you're gonna talk, if you're gonna tell, uh, you know, it is a customized deal because there's some wants and needs you have attached to that deal yourself. You know,
Yeah, it's
it
crazy.
ain't just one sided. There's some things you want too. You know what I mean? Maybe a
Right.
new name, a new state, a full time
Protective,
job,
protective custody.
a full time job. Yeah, I mean all kind of shit, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Doug, I give Doug a month. Maybe he gonna be coming home. I believe that's. If I had to put my bottom dollar on, that's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't say month. If it goes like I think it's gonna go, that judge is gonna let him out there right then and there. Like she did took the brothers to jail. That
Mm,
judge has the power to let you go right from court right then and there. Here, take your clothes out the wardrobe and beat it. Send the
so
fella. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, beat it.
Yeah, that's all what it is. He'll be running about that motherfucker glad to the bitch. You know, so
Man,
it,
bro.
it can happen like that, bro. Everybody she didn't down so far, bro. They didn't have to go to jail from right then there. You know, sometimes when you do a sentencing,
Yeah,
you get time to kind of take care of your affairs and get things in order, right?
yeah,
Nah, she took them brothers went right from court to jail, man, to prison.
yeah. But this is something totally different because Young Thug is already in jail. There's nothing for him to prepare for in jail, but to pack his shit
No,
up and
well,
go home.
any of them so far is that's what it's been, bro. It's been right from that courtroom to jail. Montunk, right?
Yeah,
Right from there to jail.
yeah. You're right.
And Lil Woody better hope that trial over, bro. He better hope it's over.
They gonna get Lil Woody. I hope he don't believe this shit is over with.
Well, no, if that trial's over with, then they ain't gonna come get him for nothing else, man. It's just about how he
Nah,
lives life.
nah. They gonna give him hell in the streets. They might even try to frame him on some shit. By
No,
doing that he made.
I think Woody got a hedge of protection over him, man. I seen him
Yeah, but
this last Sunday. He went live. He went live, bro, at church, and his pastor, man, is a good. You know, you could tell pastors that's full of it, and pastors that's good. He got a good pastor, bro. So he's around good individuals, bro. And he's not dumb, man. Dude, he's intelligent, man. So I want
it
I say he's good,
wouldn't count
man.
them out so fast, huh?
No, I wouldn't count Woody out, man. He was on live today. He went live and was talking about how he wants to be a comedian. And the thing is, he don't even know he's a natural. He's already a comedian. He's a natural comedian because he said some funny ass shit in court. But the funniest thing he said, it wasn't what he said. It was a gesture. When Miss Hilton got close to him, he backed up like he didn't smell some of that Baduka Duke or something, bro. He backed up and was like, get back, get back. And I want to know what he smelled, bro.
He smelled their breath, nigga. You know what he
No, it
smelled.
might not have been her breath, bro. We don't know. I'm not gonna assume it. I'm not gonna assume because when you assume, 9 times out of 10 you're wrong. He might have
Make
smelled that. He might have smelled that cooch.
coming right
Probably
from up,
stank. Probably smelled
coming from
foul. It could have been
coming
some bad perfume. It could have been a lot of things, but he smelled something foul. You know what I mean?
coming right from up under that dress, nigga.
Straight up, bro. Hit him and he's like, get back. That's giving me a headache. I about
Man,
so I asked him in the comments that this was live. Like, what was that you smelled when Miss Hilton got too close to you? You told her to back up, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He
that's
ain't say.
hilarious.
He ain't say. He's smart, bro. You ain't gonna just slide her like that.
Man,
You ain't gonna slide her, man.
Hey, what do you think about that little Dirk song, dog, that he made called Uber Tags? He basically in that song he basically told everything that happened in the murder case and shit. Him going to LA, him riding around Beverly Hills, talked about his homeboy pulling the trigger because he couldn't do it. You think they'll play
Right.
that? You think they'll play that in trial?
They gonna play all his music in trial. They gonna play the song he got with Drake, spin the block. They gonna play all of that.
That song right there, ooh wee.
Maybe not though. I could be wrong about it. Maybe not, bro. You know what? I'm gonna say nah. I don't think they are. You know why? Because he's being charged up out of California, bro. In California, run their trials different, man.
Yeah,
They'll put his lyrics on paper and if anything like that, you know. But whenever you ever had heard music
you can't
coming to a
do
trial in
that.
California.
From what I heard, you can't even do that in trial no more and shit. You can't play the music in trial anymore.
Yeah, so California, I don't think he's good on that. I don't think he's about to worry about that, bro. Just because it's Cali, it's because it's Cali. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Nah, if that's the case, then you'll be hearing that a lot. You would have heard it even when C Mac went to court and went to through his situation. You know what I mean? Did they play any of his lyrics in court? You know what I'm
yeah,
talking about?
yeah. You're right.
Yeah, nah, I don't think so, bro. Yeah, I think that like, we don't realize like, being in where you at, bro, is real maybe extremely different from somewhere
Hmm.
else. Like the
And
South ain't nothing like the West, bro. And
and
it ain't
and we got
nothing
to
like
realize, this is a what you call a trial, not a full federal trial, but what is a RICO trial. So it has some characteristics as a RICO trial. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Even though it's not fully federal.
right. Well, no, it's a state RICO trial, bro.
Right.
It's a state RICO. If the feds thought it would deem it to be a real RICO, the feds would have picked it up. But they didn't find no pounds of weed, no huge amounts of drugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't find no cases of guns or ammunition. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. They
What
was reaching, bro.
I
They're
think
good. They might have been beefing. They might have been beefing how what money brings. Money brings drama, bro. Money brings situations, man.
you know what I think the feds kind of thought too when the feds seen that they threw out that murder case that Young Thug had because they violated the search warrant that they had when they went to the rental car place. See, that's not how feds work. So that kind of made them back off. Like, nah, we don't get down like that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
right.
That, that,
They do cleaner work than that on their investigation.
that's why when you, like they say, man, when the feds come, nigga, just put your handcuffs on, nigga, and go. Cause
Oh, the feds come, bro. They got all the T's crossed and the I's dotted. Now, like, check
right,
this out, bro. Like, that's why everybody's like, man, the dealer, right?
right.
Nah, they did their homework on dude, bro. They did their homework. They just
They
didn't.
said that the feds are allowing them to use some of their technology, but they're not taking on this whole case and shit. You know what I'm saying? And some of their tactics, and some of
They're allowing who
their re- their resources, but they're not taking this case
to do for what case?
for the Young Thug case.
Yeah, but they gonna have to let that go, man. They lost it, man. The judge ain't right. They shouldn't have took no deal for it, bro, because I was told to me if they deem that the court ain't right in some type of way, that nothing else will be right about that court, right?
Right.
And in most places, people will have their case moved to a different county,
To a
to a
different
different
venue.
circuit. Yeah, because bro, you're gonna just deal with the same people, the same colleagues of the last person you was dealing with. You know,
Hey, do you think that this county was unexperienced in cases like this, or you think that they were just totally unprepared? You know, what do you think it was?
I think it was both, man. I think they were inexperienced and prepared. I think that county was for a long time has been fooling, playing, um, tricking people, playing a game. Because if they did all this, and these dudes got some top notch lawyers, and it's a lot of them in the courtroom. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and they're not letting go of that grip, and they know it's not even right, and they're not
Mm-hmm.
honoring the law. How many brothers have they done that to in that county, then, bro?
Right. Right. You're definitely right, man.
We ain't got money. Motherfuckers
It,
don't be having money like that. People don't got
it
money
don't
like that, bro, for
it
lawyers and
don't
shit
look
most of the time.
and it don't look good on them. And their worstest problem is the young thug has money to fight this motherfucker out. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
That's their biggest problem. Any other criminal, they'd have been trying to get the best deal they can get, even if it
right,
had been 20. Give me the 20 years, I'll take it and go.
right,
But Young Thug, he didn't give us the impression of somebody scared that's willing to take any deal. He came into it telling them, nigga, we gonna fight. We just gonna fight it then, nigga.
right,
I got my boxing gloves on. Let's go.
right, right, right,
You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between somebody that's unexperienced and that has never been through that type of situation. Nigga, he came into this situation, nigga, like a vet
right,
because his lawyer's been through it before. You know what I'm saying? This
right.
ain't this ain't his first fucking no, this ain't his first go round and shit, bro. He
And
knows
if I ain't
what's going
mistaken,
on.
bro, Quay's lawyer shedded a tear, man, when he was reading out his statement. Dude started get teary eyed, man, and choked
Oh,
up. Quay's
oh,
lawyer, Quay's lawyer,
wow,
the one that took the plea deal today, man.
wow.
And the thing is, because what's messed up is that really Quay, like, it could roll over to people's families and loved ones, bro. They ain't got nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, he threw Shannon Stillwell under the bus to a certain degree. There's two people involved in the situation. You say you didn't do it. That leaves the other person to take the blame for that.
Mm.
You know, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it make a lot of sense.
So Shannon Stillwell, he may get about 30, 40 years, man.
And
You know, and
if that had happened in
his lawyer's cold part about it is his lawyer has been the most outspoken lawyer this whole trial.
if that was in California, it would have went totally different.
It would have been over in 5 days, maybe two.
Because California is like their defense is well versed in gang violence and these type of charges. They got years and years, centuries of fucking on these type of cases. You know what I'm saying? They could,
They wouldn't even have ran it. California wouldn't have ran it as a traditional gang network. I'm gonna tell you why. Because
Mhm.
they have the gang shit. It starts in California from the minute that you admit that you're a gang member. The gang has to be an active gang. They're just not. California just don't. What, a makeshift gang? You know what I mean? Like, it'd have been treated differently, bro. I think the gang stuff would have been thrown out
Right,
and ran in California just because of California's gang standards. That they wouldn't have been considered no gang according to California standards.
right. I
That's why
think
dude. That's why dude said, "What do you mean? Am I in the gang? What you mean? What you think I had to get jumped in, or Like that's what don't that's what gangs got to do. So dude kind of knew about California structure because that's what happens. Most cats get jumped in, bro. What it is.
I think that county is new to these type of cases and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're trying something new, bro. And the thing is that with them trying something new, it's kind of like they don't got their facts straight, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, like they're
In the future, where did you get this product? I know you ain't got the funds to
the
fund
music thing is crazy, man. But when you know, from what they would know about, the music stuff is that you have a name, you brand it by repping it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And by them repping it, got taken as everything was game. But what else
Yeah.
you're branding you're branding the company. You're
Right.
branding a brand. You know what I mean?
And that's why I say that I think they don't have the experience, bro, as far as that and that and that subject and trial. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they have the experience, bro. I bet you they had not go to California, but as far as the defense, they had to call some people from California and ask them, how do we take this trial and shit, what.
No, they got their gang experts over from Chicago and St. Louis.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
thought.
You know,
but they,
right,
but
right.
these are
So
these are like third generation California gangs. They got the fucking Inglewood families out there.
right.
They got the Rolling Sixties out there. They got fucking what other gangs out
You
there?
said third generations. Now they more generation than that, bro. You better try like 5 or 6.
Mm, no,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying no, because I think the gangs down here they're in their fifth generation now.
Well,
Those
that's what I'm talking
gangs.
about in California. That's what I'm talking about. Is will be 5.
So as far as them down there, this may be like they second or third generation of
Right.
the
There, yeah.
see
There will
the
be
gangs.
probably third, probably their second generation.
See the gangs down here, they started in '70s between '76 and '79. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They may have started. Um,
No, they started earlier than that, bro. 50s and
no,
60s,
I'm talking
50s.
about. See, I'm talking about the gangs that they have down there. They were founded here in California, and
Right.
a lot of those gangs moved out that way in the
Oh yeah,
'80s.
I know we know all that. But I'm talking about that Cali started about like the 50s because of the spook hunters. But
So,
that's another
so,
conversation.
so the point I'm trying to make is these aren't homegrown gangs. These are gangs that started in LA and moved down there. So there's once upon a time that they didn't have gang problems, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Hmm.
This is a new problem to them.
Right.
The biggest problem that they had down there is more or less pimping and gun cases and murders and shit like that.
Right.
California was kind of like the home of like gang enhancements and stuff like that. So they don't have a
Right.
lot of experience in that type of crimes. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Right.
So, so I bet you they had to have gotten a lot of their information from California. As far as like public their defense and stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
I bet you.
Right. But that wasn't YSL was a neighborhood or Inglewood family. That's the ironic part about that. It was YSL. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but you got to think some of the people that are in YSL, they're in secondhand California gangs that turn
Uh,
that are think about it, fucking nut. His people are from Inglewood family, right?
yeah, but Nut wasn't YSL though. That's the whole catch to it. None of the YSL members were claiming California. It's a
Yeah, but
trip.
they're bloods though.
But check this out. Let me tell you something. The thing is that a lot of cats, and this is what I know from going out of town, bro, and being out of town. There's cats that don't that switch over, native cats that switch over to to these gangs that ain't from there, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then there's cats that don't, that are completely against that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
there's a lot.
there was a group of cats from the north side of Minneapolis that switched over to shotgun crib, and there was a group of cats that switched over to 60s, a group of cats that switched over to 90, but there was a group of cats that didn't switch over to no California gangs and just remain their self or not with that at all. Just wasn't with it. You know what I mean?
We was talking about that earlier. There's a lot of cities that believe in drugs taking over their counties or their
Yeah, they're
cities.
leaving out of town. So that's a group that will be against it. I think that might have been why YSL was against the out of town, because I didn't hear none of them say that they were previously neighborhood or Inglewood family. You know?
Yeah, there's some that claim Inglewood family out there, bro. There's some that claim Queen Street. There's some that claim Fruittown. There's a
No,
lot
no,
of.
no. I'm talking about within the YSL members. I didn't hear none so far, and I've been watching a lot of that, bro. Woody, he Mechanicville, and he said, "Nah, I don't. I'm from here." So there's a lot of cats and natives that remain native, bro, that didn't go. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Cause some
I,
cats don't be liking that though. They be liking when people move from out of town, bro, and try to come and take over their city, man.
nah, they don't.
You know what I mean? And that be a war and conflict, and a war on the streets in itself too. Sometimes,
Right.
you know. Um, Ice Cube told us that in that one song. He said St.
Summer
Louis want their
vacation.
corners back.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? He wasn't lying about that, bro.
I think I would say 90% of the states of the United States, man, have been approached with gangs. You know what I mean?
Right, right,
Even in McKinney, like when I was in Texas, I went out to Texas and let's see, man, I was in ninth grade in 1990. So 91, let's see, at the end of 91, I went to Texas. They had no idea what Bloods and Crips were, right?
right,
So I was out there end of 91, 92, and 93. By the end of '93, I had left Texas and went back to California. I'm talking to my people a year after that, and they swear up and down that they're Bloods and Crips out there. I said that's weird because y'all was making fun of my clothes. Y'all y'all didn't even know what Bloods or Crips was. Y'all would ask me what the hell is a Crip. I said no Crip. They didn't have an idea what it was.
they couldn't even say it right.
Right? They didn't know. They didn't have an idea. Now they're telling me that they're fucking drug. I mean, now they were selling dope. Don't get me wrong.
Right,
They were hustling like
right,
a motherfucker, but they had no idea what Blood and Crips was. And it would make me
right,
scratch my head because
right,
not a Compton, nigga. That's what every teenager knew. That was like, that was their rite of passage. As a teenager. You know what I'm saying?
right,
That was
right,
like the niggas that are happy to go to the military. You got niggas that are in motherfucking ninth grade that no, they can't wait to get jumped on their neighborhood and represent their
right,
neighborhood. But they had no idea what the hell that was. The
right,
first nigga I seen in Texas, in McKinney, Texas, that claimed he was a gangbanger. This nigga told me he was from Grapefruit Watts Bloods. And I almost fell on my ass, nigga, laughing because I'm like, bruh, don't ever tell nobody that you're a Grapefruit Watt Blood because between me and you, Grapefruit Watts, they're Crips. And he was like,
right,
oh, shit, you serious? I said, yeah.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So at the beginning, a lot of people had the literature and like the literature and all of the history of it wrong. You know what I'm saying?
right,
But I
right,
think I think it was drugs that brought. It was like the drug culture that brought a lot of these gangs to different states.
That's the money. That's the money aspect. You
Yep,
know.
yep. Because a lot of them, they was getting bullshit drugs
Right.
and bullshit prices. And when people brought that motherfucking that butter, nigga, when people brought that California butter down there,
He ugly.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was the first time. That was the first time or the first chance they ever got to see some real money and shit. So they wanted to be fully down and shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He is so
Like when you
ugly.
was in Minnesota, how was like
Shamar Gad.
when you first went to Minnesota? Did they have like a big drug culture? I'm pretty sure they had a drug culture out there, but as far as like the gang culture, what kind of gang culture did they have down there?
Mm.
Were they just making it down there?
I got there. There was of course there was all Chicago gangs. There's Gangster Disciples, Vice Lords. Um, there was there was some Bloods. It was interesting. When I got to middle school, because I went there my eighth grade year. You know what I mean? It was
Hmm.
my eighth grade school year. So um, I go to school. I'm Cali. You know what I mean? They
Right.
know it. How I dress, how I talk, everything. The whole swag is Cali. Then the first person I befriended, or the first person that befriended me was a cat. He was wearing all red, bro. He was
Mm.
like, "Man, you from Cali, man. I respect you, man. I'm gonna let you know, man. Like if you wear your hat to the left, that means you're a vice lord. If you wear your hat to the right, that means you're a gangster disciple. They're from Chicago." He gave me the whole rundown on Chicago gangs, bro.
Right.
And he was like, "Man, I'm just letting you know that, bro, because I'm a blood." I'm like, "For real?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm a 30s blood."
He said
So
he
he
was
was
a
from
what?
a 30s blood,
Oh shit.
a rolling 30s. And I'm like, rolling 30s? And I'm like, rolling 30s back home is Crips. He's like, "Yeah, but we're bloods." And so he was cool with me. You know what I'm saying? One thought I was like, man, dude was cool though. So I
Yeah.
graduated with that cat, but and we stayed in pocket, bro, till after school and all that, bro. But um, there was a handful of Cali neighborhoods like 60s was there, a handful of 60s, a handful of nine O's. Um, and I didn't hear about Shotgun until a few years later, but they was there. They was just now coming there around that time. They was getting there. I just didn't know about them yet. You know what I mean? But there was a handful of Cali gangs there though, man. Not a lot, but a handful. St. Paul had more though. When I got to after middle school, I started venture out a little bit more. Outside of my demographics.
Right.
And a girl I bumped, she was an older bride, man. She was from St. Paul. Well, she was really from Indiana, but she lived in St. Paul. And her brother was a Crip, but he was a '60s Crip.
Mm.
Blew my mind, you know what I mean? But so it was a handful of cats, but a lot of Crips stuff was in St. Paul though, man.
Mm.
Um, Minneapolis was more Gangster Disciples and Vice Lords, and a handful of Crips. You know what I mean?
Hey, when you first seen them down there,
And
like the
like
Bloods
one
and
in one
Crips,
blood neighborhood, huh?
all right, when you first seen the Bloods and Crips out there, were there any of them that like kind of didn't know what the hell they were doing? That like how I
Uh, Now I ain't gonna say they didn't know what they was doing because if they were cripping our blood, and they was put on from somebody from out from the motherland, because cats was they were claiming whoever they was hanging with, and so if you was next to the plug and the plug was from whatever neighborhood, that's what they cats was claiming, bro. That's what they was on,
yeah. No,
you know.
I don't mean it like that. I mean it like remember how I was saying that it was a dude in Texas that said he was a Grape Street Blood. Like, did you run into any dudes like that were like
Nah,
they kind of had it off a little bit?
no, I'm just telling nah because a lot of cats there were put on from cats that was directly from Cali. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of knew something, but of course they gonna do it their way. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know what I always wondered, like, because it seemed like, all right, every state that you go to, or you hear about gangs that were transferred out there. It seemed like the Roller 60s were like the first gang that was out that way, or the first gang that set it up shop out in these different states, like Arizona, Seattle, Mexico. I wonder were they the first gang that like actually took it on the road to start hustling on the road in different states. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, the biggest, but because you gotta think about like St. Louis, Arkansas, these
Hmm.
different areas where gangs ended up in the '90s, and then a lot of them were '60s. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's a herd mentality. You know, in the kingdom and in our culture of people, bro. When one hears about something, the next is on it too.
Hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
So it's just that um, nah, no. It's like the yin and yang effect, bro.
Right. Hey, let me ask you a question. I want to go back to the Quando Rondo and Lil Durk shit. Right. Tell me what you think about this. All right. There's a narrative that either Big U or Brick Baby might have set Quando Rondo up. And it goes back to the interview when Quando Rondo he went to Big U's platform, and in so many words, he kind of asked Big U like, like he needed some help,
Right,
and Big U kind of got at him like, well, damn, nigga, when you was hot, I ain't heard nothing from you. Now all of a sudden, you need some help. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And this is around the time that he supposedly dropped his flag. Now, this is the narrative. This is one of the narratives that people are saying. Now, when he came down here to California and he went on that podcast, now they say that Big U may have sold him some fake, like some false hope that he was going to have his back. So, on iPhone, you can give somebody your location. You can drop a pin from your iPhone and allow that person to know where your location is, right? So that way
Right,
you
right.
like this, for instance, like you may get in a situation that you may not be able to explain to a nigga like, hey, nigga, it's going down right now. Look, come to my location. And I think that's what they're saying that he did. Like he gave Big U his location. And Brick Baby being his homeboy, maybe he shared it with Brick Baby because Brick Baby's been tossed in this situation in so many different ways. Now, the way Quando Rondo, the way they ran up on them niggas and gunned them down from like an alley that was probably like like 3/4 of a mile away. It seemed like whoever shot at these niggas, they had their location and they had been following them niggas for a minute. Just the way that they kind of set up on them and shit. You know what I'm
So you
saying?
said they was ambushed more or less.
Yeah, of course they were ambushed, but the narrative about Big U and Brick Baby backdooring them, does that sound like it's far from off, or what do you think about that? And I'm not saying that it's true, but when you look at the whole spectrum of the situation, does that sound like it could be far off? You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't far off, but I think that the feds know that who set them up, and they had came to Quantum Rondo
Hmm.
playing fair games,
Right,
and that's probably what they told him. What you just said, bro.
right. And it's weird because think about it. They raided Brick Baby's house.
Right.
They got his phone. They and he they Brick Baby showed the receipt after being raided, and it says that they came to his house for his phone.
Right.
And in the process, they found a AK-47 there, right?
Right.
Now he said it was a DA reject. How do you get a DA reject, right? And they had a high profile raid on his house. They sent robots to his door. They sent fucking drones to his window with microphones on them saying
Right.
Zaire Miller come
Man.
out. If they were that prepared, why didn't they? Why didn't they take him down around the same time they took Big Lil Durk down? Or do you think that they have something more planned out for Brick Baby? What do you think?
No, if they have something tied up to with Brick Baby is gonna bring Big U into it.
Yeah.
You know.
You know what I think too? I think that Brick Baby runs his mouth so much that they don't even have to fucking shake him down. All they have to do is sit back and watch him on the platform because he gave up so much information on No Jumper. Because he came on No Jumper before Lil Durk got raided, and Flacco said something to him like, "Man, how come everybody's in the comments saying ride for King Von?" And this dumb nigga said, "Shit, they ain't saying that no more." And Flacco was like, "Why? Cause shit, they already rolled for King Von,
Not gonna use some water
and
in a minute.
everybody antennas went up. Like
Right.
the hell?" And
Oh,
then
you pretty much
next
just
thing,
dry snitched and shit.
pretty much, and a lot of people said that gave the feds a hint that they needed to run up on Dirt.
Oh yeah, the
And
feds
then
are listening all the time.
then they found a picture that was from probably less than a year ago with this nigga Brick Baby in the studio with that nigga Dirt,
Right.
and that was weird as hell.
Brick Baby was in the studio with Lil Durk.
Was in the studio with Lil Dirt, so that kind of makes me think like
How long ago was that?
that was less than a year ago.
Oh yeah, they gonna time into that.
That's what's weird because damn nigga, whose side were you on? Lil Durk or Quando Rondo? Because y'all promised to
They gonna
protect.
they gonna time into that shit, man. And maybe Big U.
Because when you know another weird thing is, you see all these high profile celebrities that get Fed charges and they're not able to bail out. How the hell did Big U get arrested on the 57-page indictment and you walk right out of the jail? We know what's going on, but
Right.
maybe some
You
of the
gonna
fans
stay up all night?
explain that. How the hell did he get a 57-page indictment and walk right out of
Right.
motherfucking police station
Right.
without bail? And the same thing with this nigga Brick Baby. He get arrested. They find an AK-47 that are banned in California.
Right.
How do you get a fucking DA reject for that and yourself?
Right.
Ain't that a little weird to you?
Man, 2 + 2 = 4.
All right. It's gonna be a big case, man. I believe that we're gonna get a lot of good content off of this fucking case, man.
Yeah,
What
well,
you think?
it's crazy, man, but it really ain't crazy because all them cats they let you know what they was on. I mean, the minute that Brick Baby said he's 60s and he lives in Atlanta, and then
Mm-hmm.
certain cats he rubs shoulders with go to jail and get indicted. Come
Right.
on now, you know what's going on, man. PB Longway.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's a little dirt. Come on, bro. And Quando Rondo. See, Quando Rondo left 60s, bro, the feds might have came to him and told him like they did 6ix9ine. Like these ain't really
Yep.
your homeboys. Listen to these tapes right here. Check this out. This is what they think about you.
Mm-hmm. Right. And
Like
remember,
everything that Big U done said about him. Because I remember when Big U was talking about he was doing some type of work with Quando Rondo, and all of a sudden he fell out of whack with him. You know what I'm saying?
and remember after the feds, they went to 6ix9ine and played those videos for him and shit of his own people trying to set him up. 6ix9ine, he left the Fed office and fired his whole staff, nigga.
Right.
Fired everybody.
Yep. And so it's like, man, you know, you can count on him to do that. That's one thing about it.
Yeah, so it's a lot of weird stuff going on, brother.
They just picked up 6ix9ine, took him back to jail.
Again.
Yeah, guess where they put him at, bro?
I'm not sure.
He in New York with the dealer and R. Kelly.
Wow. Yeah, because he was on federal parole, and
All the
then
cats, look, all the cats are in the same jail.
hey, did you
By
know
mistake.
that? Did you know that this nigga 6ix9ine just signed a $10 million record deal with a record company out of New Mexico? They called the Cartel Records. The
Right.
members the members of this record label are cartel members and shit, and they already did a press conference threatening anybody that tries to do anything to 6ix9ine. Did you hear anything about that?
Nah, but I know they picked him up though, so they ain't gonna do nothing with two feds.
They might
No,
be. That might be the reason that they took that nigga 6ix9ine in again, nigga.
they said it was like 2 or 3 violations. He violated the condition of his release. 2 or 3 violations. They ain't say what the violations were though.
One
They said it
one
was
of
like 2 or 3 though.
one of the violations was is when he went to go test for his parole officer, they found methamphetamines and some other drug in his system.
Mm. Mm.
So that violated his parole. But they said that he been giving dirty tests for like the last year. And they was letting it slide. But for some
So
reason,
what you think about that with Jamie Foxx saying that the dealer poisoned him and caused
I,
his medical condition?
I believe it 100%.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the timelines, it's made perfect sense.
Right.
But I think that the feds may have came to his fucking bedside at the hospital and told him not to say anything because there was a storm coming for Diddy and they didn't want to blow the cover and shit. So they told him
They
not to
didn't
say.
want him to know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because look, think about it. Jamie Foxx didn't say nothing until after the
Wait for mine.
Puff Daddy indictment. Then he
Right.
started mentioning it.
Right. That's crazy, man. And them dudes used to be real tight too at some point in time.
Yeah, because you would have thought, see, that nigga Jamie Foxx is real liberal, man. And I would have thought that he would have had Puff Daddy's side and he would have protected Puff Daddy. For him to go against P. Diddy, that lets you know that P. Diddy really did something to that brother, man.
That's why he was calling it a mystery medical condition.
Right, exactly. And a lot of people, like, they wasn't able to, a lot of the people that were reporting on it, like TMZ, they wasn't able to get much information about it. They just kept saying that he had some bad heart condition or some shit like that at
Well, they
first.
said mystery. They call it mystery medical condition.
Right.
A mystery.
But it makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot
But now when you hear it, when you hear that it was because of that, now it makes sense why they call it mystery medical. They gave a mystery concoction.
Cause Jamie Foxx, man, he's a big healthy nigga, man. A big healthy
Right.
muscle bound nigga. And all of
Right.
a sudden he got heart problems. Hell no. The
Why
nigga
he
got
gave him that concoction, bro?
exactly.
Cause they found Tucci. They found when they raided his crib, bro. They found Tucci in his crib and all that, bro. They found it wasn't just the guns. It wasn't just the ARs and the baby oil and the electronic devices. They found drugs in there too, bro.
Seller's amount or user's amount?
See, that's the thing that ain't came out. They just been letting out what they found. They found Tucci, the GHB, GBH or whatever, and methamphetamines. Now that's all ecstasy and shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Once you mix them together, if I'm mistaken. But they
Yeah,
found
GHB.
they found Tucci, man. They said Tucci. He called it pink cocaine, and he made all the workers keep some. His janitor kept some. The bartenders kept some. The servers kept some. The bells man kept some. Anybody that was on staff during the parties kept some pink cocaine.
Hey, what did you hear anything about the remember the white boy that was supposedly
Allegedly, you say that.
allegedly
Right, we just say
what
that.
happened to the white boy that was supposed to have been that nigga P Diddy's drug mule? Whatever happened to that fool?
Man, he was a privileged dude, bro. He played for Syracuse basketball, and so his people had money. That was an open and closed case real quick within like that month, bro. They resolved that case. They separated his case from whatever Diddy had going on.
Yeah, that was weird.
Well, it ain't. It's just that his parents had that lawyer money, man, and they did it a certain way. So you probably won't ever hear about dude again.
Yeah, right. I think he might pop back up around the time of fucking P Diddy's motherfucking trial. He might come and take the stand for the defense because shit, nigga, everybody's against P Diddy right now. So you think out the blue, he's because he was. They say he was blackmailed to fucking be his drug mule and shit.
Yeah,
So if anything, nigga, he might pop back up
as a
to
as a victim, as
as,
a as,
as
as a
a
star
victim. Yeah,
witness.
and they probably told him that, hey, no, just testify for us, and we'll make that case disappear for you.
Right,
It wasn't really a big case anyway. It wasn't a big deal.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Yeah, that's what you would think, but we don't know how much it was though.
Yeah,
We don't know what it was. You know what I mean?
yeah. That's
So
some
it's
sick
easy to
shit
say
though,
that
dog.
when you don't know.
If you fucking put GHB and all of that all those Vaseline bottles and shit, bro, that's some sick shit, bro. That's some sick
Dirty,
kind of shit, bro.
dirty vato.
Dirty, bro.
It's
Dirty.
some dirty vato.
Yeah, man, that's some real sick shit. And just
Right.
imagine, right? You've been such a
And he
big
called
star,
himself Dirty Money. I'm gonna call that fool Dirty Vato.
right? That'd be the perfect name for him.
Straight
Think,
up.
all right, just think of this, though, right? In this mixed up world that we live in, right? And okay, he has probably helped some people, right? So in his
Right.
mind, he feels like he's in jail for nothing. When you live that party life and you start investing in that type of lifestyle,
Right.
you think that you're doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Okay, maybe there was two or three people that probably did cocaine that went to your party. Maybe there was a couple of people that did mess around with the GHB or whatever. At what point do you start feeling like, you know, um, you didn't do anything wrong? That these were party favors. You know what I'm saying? Even though they were victims that were spiked with this drug, that didn't have nothing, that didn't have nothing to do with it, because victims that said that they were spiked, and they would wake
Yeah,
up
man.
2 days later. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't have the slightest idea how they got to P Diddy's house or whatever. At what point do you start feeling like,
That's the worst, man. That's bad, man.
right?
You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get like how you feel about this nigga P Diddy's mind state. You know what I'm saying? Like what's going through his mind? You know, because for every criminal, he feels like he's innocent. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what's going through his mind? You know, what do you think is going through his mind as far as his sobriety and him feeling like he's being railroaded? Like
You
what?
know,
Like,
it's crazy you say that because I was just reading something today, man, that the feds raided the jail he's in, right? Because they said the conditions of that jail, there was something going on. So the feds and a few different other agencies raided it, right?
right,
And I'm like, man, they only raided it because he's there,
right,
right?
right.
The Attorney General of New York said that he's charging other people. There's other people involved in the case, and he ain't gonna be the only one. What if
Mm.
what if he what if he end up becoming a star witness in his own indictment
So
for
Diddy,
other people? Huh?
you talking about Diddy?
Yep.
How would that work?
Well, if there's other people they bringing in, if they're just as big as him or bigger, then they may be a bargaining chip. Because it seems like that's what they're doing. They're working on plea deals right now in today's time with these new trials and cases, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That would be crazy. But
You know
he's
what I mean?
but he's a big fish though, to me at least.
Yeah, but they're saying that there's other ones that are big like him, if not bigger. Now
That's
you start to
scary.
hear a lot of bad stuff about Oprah out of nowhere.
Right. And that one preacher, what's the preacher name?
TD Jakes.
TD Jakes. Yeah. They
Yeah, but
said he's
Oprah's is crazy because Monique was speaking on her right
Mhm.
on the Shade Club, right?
Right.
And it's almost like what Cat Williams, Cat Williams backs every bit of her words. Like he stands with her, man. So when she's
Mm.
speaking on Oprah, you can say what she's saying about Oprah may be true, bro.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, oh yeah, there's people bigger than him, if not just as big as him, but bigger, right? And
Right.
they were at them parties. Oprah was there, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, you know what's another thing that's weird? I seen this nigga P Diddy. He was on Drink Champs, right? And Fabulous was there, and who else? The one nigga from the Locks, Jada Kiss, I think, was there.
Right.
And he told Fabulous like, "Hey, dog, when we gonna party? You know, when we
Right.
gonna get a chance to party? You know, your birthday is coming. You know." And he's like, "Diddy, we've partied, we've already partied." He said, "Nah, but we ain't never party." And fucking Fabulous kind of looked back like, "Whoa, what are you saying?"
Right. Jada Kiss was up there on that one, I
Yeah.
believe.
And that's the weird part because remember, Jada Kiss had gotten to the Jada Kiss had remember that big argument they had on the radio station and shit.
Right.
And it's like, nigga, the way they talked to him when he was on that radio station, nigga, it should have been war when he first seen that when he seen that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But maybe Nori told him like don't trip out, right? Don't trip out now and shit.
Right. Don't do it. Right.
Yeah, yeah, that was weird. But the look that the look that this nigga Fabulous had in his eyes when he said, "Yeah, nigga, when we gonna party?" Like, nigga, we already party. He said, "No, when we gonna party?" I think that was like that's like one of his sayings, like, when we gonna do the, when we gonna do the Meek Mill, when we gonna do the Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the big one, huh? The big
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I think he was trying to tell that nigga. Yeah, that's some scary shit.
So if you think that, then let me ask you this then. So do you think that what you're about him and Meek Mill is true?
The way that Meek Mill is replying off of it, I think that there's got to be some truth to it because think about it. They've had a lot of they've had a lot of stories about Jay Z, and he's never responded to none of them. You know, I understand if it don't apply, let it fly. But these rumors are starting to get to the Meek Mill, where he's starting to respond on the radio. He's responding on Twitter. He's responding on IG. Now, if they didn't bother you and you thought they were fake, you wouldn't respond to them. He came on the
Right,
radio probably a couple of weeks ago and said that he's hiring a private investigator to see who started this rumor. Nigga, you know where the rumor started. Did you make that statement just to fucking to scare people off? Like, why did you even make that
mm,
statement? You know what I'm saying?
right,
That's the weird thing right there. So I think that there's some truth to what he said about Meek Mill, and I've seen some videos with him and Meek Mill in the same place, and Meek Mill had this compromising look on his face, bro. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Did you see that picture? That picture that they showed of him and P Diddy in the pool, and he had like this compromising look on his face, bro.
Yeah, man. You know, all this shit look funny, man. It's
For real.
all some funny stuff play going on, man.
Yeah, it's definitely something weird going on,
You
bro.
know,
I don't know, man. Shit, one if you think if the defense called Meek Mill to come take the stand, you think he would do it?
man. Meek Mill might end up being wrapped up in it, man.
Yeah, real
I
talk.
think it'll be very few people that have a chance to take the stand as a witness or anything like that, because they may end up getting indicted, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
That
real.
dude, the attorney general said that he's not stopping with Puff, man. So really, you could just sit back and see like, okay, who's gonna be the next indictees of that? You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me ask you a question. All right, with this whole case starting with Diddy, how many other
Who breaks that
celebrities?
break for you?
How many
Me.
other celebrities do you think will get drug in on this case?
Man, it ain't no telling, bro. It ain't no telling, man. I think all those
Look,
cats that hung with him, bro, they had something to do with it. It's like that. It's like when they indicted R. Kelly. It was like 40 to 70 something people. I think it was 40 something people, co-conspirators.
look,
Then when it was all
give
said and done, they all turned to be witnesses.
give me your top seven celebrities that'll be drugged in on this case, and I'll give you my top seven after you.
Top seven, huh?
Hmm.
Meek Mill,
Yep.
Rick Ross,
Ooh.
Fresh Montana. See, Meek Mill, Rick Ross, Fresh Montana, Busta Rhymes,
You think Buzz?
Jay-Z.
That's the name I was waiting for. That's the name I was waiting for you to
I hate to say it, man. I hate to
say.
say it, man, because she's my lady, man. I fuck with her. Just let you know I fuck with you. Fuck with you, Beyonce, man. She's number 6. And Kanye.
That sound about right.
Kanye was at the parties at some point in time. Some point in time, he was at them parties a lot.
Let me give you my top 7. I'm gonna say Jamie Foxx off top. I think. Let me tell you why. I think Jamie Foxx.
You said Fox, huh?
Yeah, because I think Jamie Foxx he taking this shit personal, bro. Because he damn near died buying this shit. He damn near
So you
died,
said
bro.
he was in a vehicle with it until crash.
Yeah, no, but look, he really had to go to the hospital, bro. Like he was unconscious. They had to bring him back to life, bro. All right, I'm gonna say Jamie Foxx.
That ain't funny, but dang. So who else? Who's the other 6?
I'm gonna say Justin Bieber.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Usher.
Mm. Mm.
Did I say Jay Z?
Nope. That's number 4.
Jay Z.
Jennifer Lopez is alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Beyonce.
That's number 5.
I'm gonna say Jennifer Lopez.
Wow.
And
That might have been what broke her and Ben up. Ben might have had some information ahead of time about all of this. Who's number 7?
I'm gonna say Stevie J for number 7.
Oh, I left him out.
And I'm gonna give a number 8. That preacher dog.
TD Jakes.
I'm gonna say TD Jakes because his name's been mentioned a lot.
Well, if
And
you give a number 8, I'm gonna give a number 8.
they said that he went to hiding after all of this shit went down. They said he left the country.
Right.
Yeah, that
Yeah, if you
number.
give a number 8, I'm gonna give a number 8. Since you say TD Jakes, I'm gonna throw Oprah in there, bro.
Yeah, give a number 8 a honorable mention.
Oprah.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you combine yours with mine, we got a couple of them that are the same, but we got more that are not the same than ours.
That
That's
Justin
almost
Bieber.
that's almost 15 people right there, bro.
Damn, and look, what about Drake? You think Drake would be involved in this? What you think?
It's a high possibility because they're going back to 2000, if not 93. So if they go back to 93, yeah. If they go back to 2000, yeah. Drake, it's a chance he could be thrown into that. At some point in time, he hung with Diddy.
He definitely been to some of those parties.
Hmm. That's probably why Diddy got on stage and smacked him in New York that one time. It probably was a love quarrel or something. They had a falling out about something. You know what I'm talking about?
I think he slapped that nigga because that nigga was going around telling his business to people. Like, man, don't go to that nigga parties, man. Some weird shit going on. And he
Right.
ran up on that nigga and punished him in front of everybody.
Yeah, but after I seen that picture today, because I ain't never watched that show he was on, right? That Nickelodeon show, right?
Yeah.
But they got a reel that they got going around, and he grabbed this other dude's butt cheeks, man, and he made like a face like he liked that shit, bro. So I think it's hard, like for you to fall into a character like that and to fall out of that character,
Mm-hmm.
nah. I think you're a Timmy.
Hey, let me ask you this question, right? Everybody
Right.
knows it's tough to be a billionaire, right?
Right.
We waking up in $10,000 a night fucking hotel suites, right?
Right.
How do you think this jail cell is affecting his mental right now?
Well, man, anybody, bro, that shit's straight hell. know. But everything that we talking about, bro, is all surface shit. I like to look at things differently, bro. It's like he may have it made up in there, bro. The feds man came and shook that jail down for better conditions just because he's up in there.
Right. He probably got some of them deputies paid off already. You know, the sneaking drugs or whatever he wants in there. I bet you.
Right.
I bet you.
Right.
Have they even said what jail he's actually in? California, Florida, New York?
No, I'm trying to tell you, he's in the same jail that R. Kelly and 6ix9ine in, bro.
New York?
Yeah, he. It was a southern district. It was a southern district of New York that indicted him, bro.
Man.
Now, so check this out. It was a southern district of New York that just violated 6ix9ine's parole, his federal parole.
Yeah, they don't mess around
Listen,
here.
bro, it was a southern district of New York that indicted R. Kelly. It was
I
a
heard
southern district of New York that indicted Epstein and Giselle Maxwell.
I heard New York has one of the biggest Fed offices in the
Check this
United
out.
States too.
It was a southern district of New York that indicted that dude named Bankman Fried, the dude that stole all the cryptocurrency,
Hmm.
young rich white dude.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
listen, bro, they're all up in the same. They're all up in the same jail right now.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Yeah,
And
that's
Lil Durk, and now I'm gonna switch it up real quick. I seen a little thing clip today. Lil Durk was in court crying today, and I was trying to find the actual real clip, the original, because dude kind of the way he edited, I didn't like it, so I was trying to find the original one. But he was in court crying, man, and I'm like, damn, Miami jail got you crying, man. You about to go down, you about to go to L.A., man. That's crazy.
yeah. He about to see roaches and nasty food and all type of shit.
Right.
He about to hit that was that Terminal Island in California, and he
I
might
don't,
end up.
I don't know. He may go down to L.A. County Jail, bro.
Nah, that's because that's not federal. They're gonna send him to a federal jail.
I don't think it's federal charges they got him on.
No,
Mm-mm. No, I thought it was the state of California that indicted him, not the feds.
nah, that's a federal case.
I don't know. I don't know about that, bro.
It's that murder for hire is a federal charge. They invented that for the mafia, bro.
So it's being charged up out of California. So yeah, he'll go out
But
there, but
he's being charged out of California because think
it
about it.
happened in.
Quando Rondo, yeah, Quando Rondo cousin was killed in California. It's just murder and well, they're not. He's not being charged for murder, but they say murder for hire is pretty much worse than being charged with murder.
Let me look it up. Let me grab my other phone. Hold on.
You want these?
Uh-uh.
Want some? Hmm?
Let me see. I'm gonna look that shit up right now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You want rice? Look.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, you're right. Federal custody.
Mm-hmm.
So he'd be good, bro. As far as like he don't have to deal with them old punk ass politics
Yeah,
that's in California prisons and jails, you know.
yeah. You know that they sent Crip Mac to. They got him in Victorville. PSP or Victorville.
What is
US.
it, Vactorville?
Yeah, they got him in Victorville. I heard they call that motherfucker bloody Victorville.
Bro, dirty ass federal prison.
Hmm. They said that motherfucker is no joke.
Yeah, they finally gonna do a song together.
Yeah,
He may be able to help him with his tones.
for real. And his writing is horrible.
You hear them niggas Oscar the Grouch and Lil Durk on the track together?
That's exactly what it's gonna sound like, for real. That's exactly what it's gonna sound like, bro.
5-5 crib.
Yeah, that's gonna be hilarious. Hey, the video I seen today, man. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. They were saying, watch, hold on. I was watching City Nash today, man, and they were saying, hold on, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it said. The name of the video was, it says, Young Thug Trial, YSL members destroys Fannie Willis office.
Oh yeah, I watched that video.
What does he mean by that? Because the video really didn't
He
match the
said
title.
because the deal that dude took was only for one it's not for gang committing a gang, it's not for RICO Act of YSL. His attorney him and his attorneys negotiated something to where he wouldn't accept them putting that type of literature to that plea deal.
Right.
He said he's not a gang member of YSL. That's not true. He said him and Shannon got into a crime just together that had nothing to do with another group of individuals. It was just them two and them two only. So that's why it was an L to the state, because if he got to go in there and he can't admit to something that he didn't take the charge for. Like he took a charge for racketeering with one other person, which was Shannon Stillwell, of selling drugs. Racketeering, selling drugs, and he committed an offense with a situation with one other person, not with YSL.
Mm.
Well, we're
So
pretty much
he basically doesn't want to be prosecuted under that RICO label.
it's separating him from YSL, the gang.
Mm.
That's why it was a loss for the state, because he can't pull them in there and say, well, YSL was a gang, because he didn't commit nothing based off of it being a gang. It was on his own accord.
Let me read that title to you again, though.
Huh?
Let me read that title. Hold on. It says Young Thug Trial. YSL member destroys Fannie Willis office RICO. That really don't match what
Mm-mm.
it really don't match what he was playing out for. Like, what do they mean he destroyed their office? I don't get it.
Because, and by them giving deals, there's not gonna be no trial, bro. The judge just ain't declared it yet, because if she orders a mistrial right now, right?
Right.
Nobody will be able to get a plea deal.
And Sadie Nash said today that this may be one of the last court dates that we see on TV and shit. So
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, because once again, the trial's over with.
Mm.
They're not going to say it's over with until they get a couple more plea deals.
Mm.
Then what they'll do is let the Young Thug out on a mistrial.
Mm. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy to see. That's gonna
Shannon still will make it a lot of time though.
be. Mm. What's all of his charges?
Mm. What you mean?
Man, somebody opening my damn door.
What
What
you
happened?
mean?
No, what's all of his charges?
Murder. Um, I think a felon with a gun.
You left
Same charge
work?
that the other one had.
Say that again.
I believe the same charges that Quay had.
I told you that. You want a motion?
Real. That's 3D printed or something.
Takes down
Texas
information.
off, it looks off, it's 3D printed.
Break 1.5 because those are 800 milligrams.
Who's that over there, man?
Baron,
Oh, what up, Baron? You fucked around, smoked some bad weed, huh?
I doubt that.
It happens every now and then, bro.
You got to pick Shamar up from work.
What's up, man?
Yeah, get you some rest, son.
Give you
I'll
a
see
headache.
you in the morning. He had a headache, man, so he left work and shit.
Oh, he left early and shit.
I didn't know who that was. Nigga, I'm clutching like a motherfucker.
Huh?
I said, I didn't know who that was.
He just came right through the door, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, man. A lot of people, man. Dude, oh, there's gonna be a lot of more people, man. It's gonna be interesting how they run it, man.
This shit gonna be big. This shit gonna be like a TV show, my nigga. You think this Young Thug trial was entertaining? This imagine the media that's gonna cover this shit, bro. This is gonna be crazy.
That's why it's like they want that Young Thug trial to hard to be over with so they
Yep.
can get the people in on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because think about it. The main media sources are there at the Young Thug trial, and it's gonna be hard for them to do both.
And you know, if you don't think for a second, the public opinion matters. It does matter.
Oh, it does. Hey, I wonder how much money the media's made off of this Young Thug case so far.
And man, they done made all kind of money, bro. It's off the streaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know Seti Nash. He done made some money.
Hold
He
on.
done made some appearances at the trial. He done drove all the way to. Well, he a truck driver,
Yeah,
so
him and Miss Sylvia.
and that girl Mickey Truth too.
Who?
The girl that one girl Mickey Truth kind of does like the same thing he does. Like she
Oh yeah. I think he spoke on her and shit.
yeah she makes a lot of enemies. She got put on by Whack 100. She used to go through a lot of his paperwork for him and shit, but he got so big that she kind of stopped fucking with Whack 100, and Whack 100 started dissing her after that.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all
What you,
keep coming in and out of the room. Y'all share the room.
yeah,
Give your
share the
boy
room. I
life.
see some people keep coming in and out. Damn, they just left again. That's some shit. Yeah, man, y'all getting some good game right here. But we're gonna be doing some we're gonna be doing some live coverage over the time of this Diddy case. It's gonna be so we're gonna have some treats for y'all, man. So y'all gonna want to clock in on this. It's gonna be some good coverage. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this gonna be a good treat for y'all. We're winding down to the end of the Young Thug trial, and we're gonna get a little we're gonna get a little no we're gonna be a little bit closer with the Diddy trial. We didn't do very many lives on this the YSL trial. You know what I mean, for certain reasons. But
Right.
yeah, we're gonna be hands on with this Diddy trial though. So y'all subscribe to my boy's channel, man. Real to Real on YouTube, man. Give him your Instagram too, bro.
Oh man, it's my Instagram. Real on real radio. You'll find me there on my Instagram. That's all you gotta do. Check out the channel. You'll find me on Instagram.
Yeah, but not
You
just
know,
that. There's a lot of other good information on this channel too, man. So y'all check him out, man. Y'all go through his timeline, man. He got some good videos on there. You know what I mean? Very educational, man. So y'all check that stuff out. Y'all check him out, man. So
yeah.
yeah, we done been on here shit 106 minutes, man. So shit, let's go ahead and close it out for the night, man. We'll probably go on tomorrow. So
Yeah, we do our thing, man. Do your thing, man. We're gonna get back with y'all, man. Hey, y'all follow, like, subscribe, all that good shit.
yes, sir. Yeah, do your thing, bro. And everybody, thanks for coming in. That's Real to Real Radio, and I'm Awkward Beginnings. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, real on real radio, not real. We're gonna get it right one day.
Yeah, Real on